we did get sent out to Bucha after the Russians had left, where we was able to integrate and talk to the local community there. We didn't go directly into Bucha, we was just kept on the outskirts, where there was a small community of civilians. They seemed very happy to see us. We spoke to them, we got a feel of the area. The area looked untouched, it didn't look like it had been hit by any kind of fighting at all.
In Bucha?
In Bucha.
When was that?
That was towards the beginning of April. I can't remember the exact date.
The beginning of April, but this is important because it makes all the difference between the 1st of April and and the 3rd of April, because the Russian forces, they left Bucha on the 31st of March, I think, or on the 30th even, and the first reports of the killings that happened in Bucha, they only came on the 3rd of April, and the mayor of Bucha, he recorded his first address from the town itself on the 1st of April, and there was no mention of the bodies or anything or any tragedy that happened there. He seemed very happy, so it makes all the difference as to when you were brought to Bucha. And so when was that? Can you maybe remember more clearly? And what do you think was the purpose of you going there at all?
So it was definitely, it would have been around about between the 3rd and 5th of April, I should imagine. It was definitely a few days after the Russians left. I didn't see any corpses myself, I didn't see anything like that. It looked untouched, the area that we was in, but again, we wasn't directly in Bucha, we was kept on the very outskirts of Bucha.
Why did they bring you there in the first place?
As far as I'm aware of, it was to integrate with the local community, talk to them, bring them food, make sure they were okay. I feel sad that I feel sad that all this has come to this. I do feel like I have been lied to. I feel like I was lied to back in the UK through the Western media, the Western propaganda as well. So that was very much full of stories of people coming over, helping, travelling over in different ways. The stories were go to Ukraine, help in Ukraine, you know, contact the Ukrainian embassy, they'll tell you what to do. So I did. And again, the Ukrainian embassy was just go to the border and you'll be directed how you can help there. So there's a very lack of information, and what information we was given was not clear, or it was a lie.
What sort of media outlets do you usually read or watch in the UK?
So I normally watch BBC News.
BBC News. All right, so now again, now that you can look back at all this, would you say that essentially whatever they were doing, would you say that they were trying to push you kind of, and you know, to incentivize you to go to Ukraine and like to get as close to the front line as possible, not directly, but through manipulation maybe? Do you think you were manipulated?
Yes, yeah, I do. I think there was a lot of manipulation in the media. There was a lot of stories. But looking back at it now, I think a lot of the stories could be false stories, probably are false stories, but it's very different to what the media